Do you remember when a bunch of billionaires died and the internet celebrated? Well, it all starts with this guy. His name is Stockton. Stockton is a pilot and engineer, but what he really wants to do is to explore the universe. So one day, in 2004, when he was 42 years old, he decides it was time to achieve his dreams. So he starts renting private submarines to travel down the deep oceans. Stockton is shocked on how few submarine rentals there are out there, so after a little research he starts thinking, damn it, I will build a private submarine myself and let people rent it from me. So in 2009, that's what he does. Stockton starts his own company, OceanGate. In 2016, he and OceanGate starts taking tourists in a small submarine to tour underwater ruins of an Italian shipwreck. Pretty cool, right? But this was apparently not enough for Stockton. His thinking bigger, he wants to take tourists down to a destination that's really hard to get to. A destination that's going to get his company a lot of buzz and attention, and that destination is the wreckage of the Titanic. So Stockton gets to work and starts designing a submarine that's going to withstand the pressure of 13,000 feet deep in the ocean. Stockton wants his submarine to be cheaper, so he cuts corners using substandard materials, so that his company OceanGate can save some money. He also installs a video game controller to steer some part of his submarine, which is crazy. Stockton then tests his already built submarine to see if it will withstand the pressure of the deep oceans, and somehow it does. One of Stockton employees, David at OceanGate, does not find this idea cool. So David looks at the submarine, which Stockton has named Titan, and saw something that could ultimately turn into a leak, and he made it known to the bosses at OceanGate. David insists that this submarine should be inspected and certified by the American Bureau of Shipping to verify that it's safe enough and up to standard. But Stockton is like, nah, that won't be necessary. Because he feels that accidents are caused by mistakes made by the operators of the sub, not by the equipment, so extra inspections won't matter. So David is fired and escorted out of the building. So now that no one is poking nose at his business plan, Stockton can move forward to testing the Titan with actual humans inside. So he insists on taking it down by himself for a test drive. Everything seems to be going on well at first, until the Titan reach a depth of 10,000 feet. Suddenly, all communication with the support crew was lost. But Stockton did not care at all. He eventually pilots the sub back up. At one point, Stockton is quoted in saying things like, "At some point, safety is just pure waste. I mean, if you just want to be safe, don't get out of bed." In 2021, Stockton and OceanGate starts taking tourists down to see the wreckage of the Titanic for the low price of $250,000. So they take 13 persons on this trip, and somehow they manage to come out alive, which draws more tourists to go on the adventure. And by 2023, Stockton and OceanGate are getting a lot of attention from the media. So Titan heads out for another expedition to see the wreckage of the Titanic in the summer of 2023. 5 passengers in total, which includes Stockton with 4 others, among which is a 19-year-old billionaire son. So all 5 gets in the sub and begins to submerge deep into the ocean. Everything is going just fine, until the sub loses power and starts nosediving into the ocean depths, and the passengers freaking out are like, what's going on? And then boom, the Titan implodes and crushes everyone on board like a soda can. Want more stories? Please like and subscribe.